just about set to go. And today's starting pitcher, Aaron Nola.
His career ERA has been under 4. What I like most about him is his reliability. Takes the ball every 5th day, ready to go whenever the manager calls.
1 out in the top of the first. In there. And so now 1-2. Nola's a guy who registers a lot of strikeouts. In fact, he's had 220 or more strikeouts. Way inside, gets out of the way. Next one in the dirt.
Yeah, and this is a guy that, from an early age in the big leagues was kind of looked at as the ace of that ball club. A lot of weight on his shoulders, but adding Zach Wheeler was a big plus. Gave him a couple of big arms at the front of that starting rotation.
The second baseman,
No score, just getting started, top of the first. That one ripped. Could be extra bases. And that rolls into the corner. Now he turns and heads for second. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent.
Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning. Marlins lead. Back here in Philadelphia, and today's starting pitcher, Trevor Rogers.
Well, he throws the change in the slider off the fastball. I really like how he's able to sell fastball, but it's really change up and keep hitters just out in front a little bit. Swing and miss, soft contact. The slider as well comes out of the same tunnel. All three very deceptive, and hitters are going to have to stay back and make sure they get pitch recognition.
Chisholm hauls it in, and there's one away.
batting second, the catcher, JT.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. JT Realmuto, Singy, has turned into arguably the top catcher in all of baseball. He's won multiple Gold Gloves, multiple Silver Sluggers, same story, multiple times an All-Star. This guy is fun to watch. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Harper now. The outfield shifted pretty heavily towards right field. That one to first. Cooper picks it up. He handles it himself. That ends the inning. 3 down for Philadelphia. We played an inning. No score. All set for the start of the inning. Now the left fielder, Brian De La Cruz. Got him swinging.
We had a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
1 down, base is empty. Good eye right there. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Almost a coin flip for the umpire in that call, but most umpires just don't want to give pitchers a break up in the zone like that.
Jesus Sanchez, the next up for the Marlins, had the day off yesterday, and that's in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next pitch is downstairs. When Nola was in college at LSU, he got a chance to play with his brother Austin, who was the team's shortstop, and as well his roommate was Alex Bregman. Towards first, Hoskins to second, return throw to first, got him, double play, and that'll do it. No runs, no hits, no errors. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied 0-0. And welcome back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the DH, Nick Castellanos. And a count 1-2. Line drive. De La Cruz makes the grab, 1 down. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. The 2-1. And a strike on the outside edge. No score here in the second. Got him swinging. Gassed it right by him. And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. On a strike. The pitch. That clips the corner. And that's outside. The wind of the pitch. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And good work there as he gets top half of the third inning. And now for the Marlins, Nick Fortes. Next one misses. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And there's the strike. The wind to kick the pitch. That one just misses. In the dirt. Fires over to Hoskins. Leadoff man retired here in the third. Ferrar Encarnacion, the next up for the Marlins. Struck him out swinging. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. Back to the top of the Miami order. John Birdie at the plate. And 1-2.
2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. That's out number 3. And 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. And we're still knotted at 0. Back here in Philadelphia. And now it's Alec Bohm.
The third baseman, Alec Bohm.
And he deals. That one drifts inside. Swing and a miss. And the count's even at 2. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. Little slider action.
3-2 now. That's to third. Throws to first. 1 up, 1 down. Josh Harrison stands in for the Phillies. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. And there's ball 4.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
2-1 now. And a big swing and a miss.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Trey Turner with a chance now. He's 0 for 1. Kicks and fires. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Chisholm on his way over. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And the right-hander kicks, deals. And he takes a strike. In the air to left center. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Throws to second. And he's into second with nobody out.
Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
On a line, base hit. The throw in. It's offline, and he scores. And it's 1-0. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now went down on strikes his first time through. And that one off the outside edge. This one in the air center field. Marsh on the move. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Ryan De La Cruz digs in now. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Next one is off the plate, and that's ball 2. Squirts away a little bit. The tag, and he's out at second.
You know, Boog, this is the part of the game that oftentimes is overlooked. This is the grunt work. Great job of the catcher using his body to deaden that pitch, keeps it close, and then throws a strike down to second. Hats off. One of the things about that two-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a two-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
And a swing and a miss. Good job at damage control right there. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 1-0 ball game. This is Phillies baseball on the show Northeast. Back at Citizens Bank Park, bottom of the inning, and now it is JT Realmuto. Good eye in that spot.
2-1.
Swing and a miss, and that is strike 2. Out towards right center field, and Realmuto is out, and there's one away. Here's Bryce Harper. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. He's 0 for 1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Now all even up. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Phillies down in order. They trail here 1-0. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now it's the DH, Jesus Sanchez. So now 1-2.
2 strikes.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball. Nick Fortes, the next up for the Marlins. 0 for 1 so far. Swings and misses. It's 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. And now the right fielder, Gerard Encarnacion. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Next pitch in the dirt, and it's 2-2. And that's a little high.
Tough take right there. He swings at that more often than not.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
The idea was right. Looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Now he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around.
Swings and misses, and a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Back here at the ballpark, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber. The 1-1. And another ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. De La Cruz under it. Makes the catch. 1 away. And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. Infield playing him to pull. Second baseman just to the right of the bag. Strike 2.
Really consistent release point. He's been able to pitch up and down and have excellent command at both locations.
And it's even up. One down. Phillies down a run.
Count 4.
And that's ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
The 2-1. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
And that one is inside.
Everyone here understands just how quickly things could change.
Josh Harrison would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. And he walked him.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know, his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
Kicks and deals. And now 2-1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
The pitch. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Swings and misses, struck him out. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. His first at bat was a strikeout. The 2-1. And right back to the mound. They get the force out at third to end the inning. All set for the top of the 6th. And the batter will be the shortstop, John Birdie. And that one is in for a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Into center. Marsh moves under it. Puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one away.
Now batting, third baseman.
Gene Segura at the plate here. 1 for 2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Comes a 2-2. On the ground. Sneaks through. Base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
The next pitch misses, and that's ball 3. And there's a strike.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And there's 2 down. Here's a speed threat, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Good eye right there.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Fires over to Hoskins, and that is that. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Welcome back, bottom of the 6th. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Trey Turner. And there's a ball.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
The other way, and out number 1 on the grab. JT Realmuto steps in. The pitch. In there, base hit. And the bid for history is gone. Man at first with 1 gone. And now here is Harper. The 1-1. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
A couple of singles back to back. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep. Took the barrel right to it and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Up the middle. Nice stop to second for 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. And welcome back. Now the left fielder, Brian De La Cruz. Base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. And now it's Garrett Cooper up to hit. A strikeout and a walk. Next pitch misses outside, and it's 2-1. There's a strike. De La Cruz aboard here at first with nobody out. And now it's filled up. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. Jesus Sanchez, the next up for the Marlins. First and second here, no outs.
Looking for some insurance, or as our friends down in the South would say,
insurance.
No matter how you say it, we know what you mean.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Schwarber in pursuit. Squeezes it. Both runners tagging from second and third. Turner with a relay throw puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. But a run does come in to score. So up next, Herrera Encarnacion, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. That one just misses, and the count is 2-2. And that's down and away.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
He just hasn't had great command of his pitches in this one. Definitely more walks than you'd like to see.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Out there to center. Marsh moves under it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across one. Midway in inning number 7. Bottom of the 7th. Now it's going to be Kyle Schwarber. Next pitch inside. 2-1. The lefty closing in on 100 pitches.
Well, these Phillies doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at bat.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 1 out now. And digging in for Philadelphia, Rhys Hoskins. The outfield playing him to pull, with the center fielder positioned in that left center field gap. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw that.
Now Matt Barnes takes over. A chance at his first save of the year. Digging in, Alec Bohm. Not close with that one. Now 2 balls and a strike. Back to the mound. In plenty of time to first. Play is made, 2 out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And here is Josh Harrison.
These fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. 1 left. We go to the 8th, and at the plate for Miami, Gene Segura. New pitcher on here, Andrew Bellotto. He's been so good against lefties.
Number 64. Andrew.
Here's a 2-1. To third, Bohm gloves it. Gets it to first. First out in the top of the 8th. Luis Arraez stands in. The 1-1. Out towards left center. And it drops in. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
The center fielder.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Got it by him for the K. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the 3rd out, and we'll end the inning. 1 left for. So the Marlins go with a new arm, Anthony Bender. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. And the right-hander deals. And that one missing low. Next offering way off the plate. And a pitch. And there's ball 4.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
Hard hit, base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Throw comes in, runner stopped, second and third, nobody out.
That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Next pitch misses inside, and now 3-1. Right-handed reliever. Hard ground ball, base knock. One runs in. Now a second crosses the plate. It's 2-2 to first, and he scrambles back safely. Took a big turn there. Pitching change here. Sixto Sanchez. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh. Bryce Harper to the plate. Ground ball could be two. There's one. And they get him easily at first. It's a double play. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Righty delivers. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that is that. But they scored twice and even it up late through 8 full. Back here in Philadelphia, we go to the 9th. Leading off, Garrett Cooper. Bounce to the right side. Harrison collects, tosses to first, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th. Jesus Sanchez, the next up for the Marlins. Matt Strong gets the call from the pen.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Swing and a miss, and it's a full count now.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
Marsh makes the catch for the second out.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Trey Turner gloves it. Fires over to first. Out number 3. So they make short work of him there. So bottom of the 9th. And now here is Kyle Schwarber. And 1-2. Miami's bullpen with some action. Dylan Floro appears to be getting loose. Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out. And now for the Phillies, Rhys Hoskins. Infield shifted to the pull side. All tied up here in the last half of inning number 9. Out to center. Chisholm brings it in. 2 away. So 2 down now, and here is Alec Bohm. That hits the dirt, and it's 2-1. Just off the outside part of the plate. Josh Harrison, the kind of bat that can make a big impact if they can keep it going here. And the righty deals. And that's ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
2 outs, runner at first. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Josh Harrison.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Sanchez over to first. Another throw over, and he's back in that time as well. 2 outs, but the winning run is at first. The next offering misses. The count now 2-2. In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. 3-2 now. Swing and a ball popped up. Makes the grab, and that will end the inning. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. We're in extras here. Now it's the right fielder, Ferrara Encarnacion. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. Anthony Dominguez is checked into the game. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. And here it comes. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. John Birdie getting ready to hit. Next pitch is in the dirt. And that's ball 2. Extra innings certainly had a different feel starting in 2020 with a new rule placing a runner on second to begin the inning, and that forced teams to rethink their strategy in extra frames.
Yeah, much less margin for error, and Boog, to your dismay, not much sacrifice bunting. Teams usually try for the big inning.
Certainly not that much bunting for the road team as they try and play for the big inning, but for the home team, if the road team doesn't score, you'll see the home team bunt sometimes. 2 down, go ahead run in scoring position. Gets it to first. That ends the frame. Back here in Philadelphia, and now the center fielder, Brandon Marsh. Line drive, base hit. The throw home. Across is the winning run, and the Phillies walk it off in extra innings.